Welcome everyone. We got another new event. Welcome to the Sphinx Club. You have been invited to the exclusive Sphinx Club, a unique study group for Hogwarts' most gifted magical scholars. Can you save the club after Mueller's vow to master full self-transfiguration puts the Sphinx Club in jeopardy? Complete this metamorphosis mystery to own a Mueller Puffskin painting for the Sphinx Club. Go to the Sphinx Club. The Sphinx Club is the perfect place for inventing new spells. Sure you're clever enough to be here, Dan? Professor Flitwick lent me some of his books. I can't wait to read them. Dan, I'm glad you have been invited to the Sphinx Club too. Glad? That's not like you, Elsmelda. Are you ill? I suppose the prospect of being invited into the exclusive club room has got me in a good mood. There's got to be more to these clubs than just hanging out in a fancy room. Getting an opportunity to study with other advanced wizards and witches isn't bad either. I'm sure that the knowledge they have to share will be helpful in our other studies as well. Specializing in astronomy, charms, and history of magic, right? Don't forget about transfiguration. That's an essential skill too. As a matter of fact, I've been studying transfiguration rather intensely. It's quite fascinating. I suppose that's true. Transfiguration opens up a world of possibilities. I'm using it to turn my sister's hand into feet. Why would you do that? Can't think of a better way to get back at her for turning my puffskin pink. There has got to be a better way to avenge your pink puffskin. I'm hoping that being a member of the Sphinx Club will help me figure that out. Help with pranks can be fun, but what else do you think that clubs have to offer? The Dragon and Hippogriff clubs have those specialty subjects, but they don't suit me. Seems like the Sphinx Club plays into all your strength. As a witch, it doesn't surprise me. The Sphinx Club traditionally attracts more academically minded students, and the possibilities for pranks are endless, especially with transfiguration. Pity I can't transfigure my sister into a mole trap. She's got the personality of one. I could turn myself into a basilisk. Self-transfiguration is rather complicated, isn't it? Shows what you know. What do you mean? Professor McGonagall says it's the most difficult form of transfiguration to master. We are not even supposed to learn human transfiguration until our 6th year. A human transfiguration can go quite poorly. That's what makes it funny. Well, I have been studying full transfiguration. Isn't that dangerous? I can't do it. Of course, you can't do it. Full self-transfiguration is too difficult for you. I can and I will. Just you wait. I'll master full self-transfiguration soon. I'll show everyone I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Think we should follow her? Definitely. If she messes up, I want to be there to laugh in her face. Fair enough. Talk to Mueller. You know what the Dragon Club needs? Dragons. Professor Dumbledore confiscated my favorite fan frisbee. Are you enjoying the Sphinx Club? Are you still studying full self-transfer? Oh shit! Sorry. You can't talk me out of it. That's one way of trying to make an impression with everyone in the Sphinx Club. Forget making an impression. I plan to show everyone in the club just how skilled I am. Aren't you worried self-transfiguration can go horribly wrong? Only if you are not good enough. Are you three discussing self-transfiguration? Mueller's. That's not against the rules of the Sphinx Club, is it? Discussion is highly encouraged, but practicing self-transfiguration is another matter. With all due respect, Professor, it's not like I'm a force you anymore. Don't you think that the rules are holding me back from reaching my true potential? I assure you that they are doing nothing of the sort. Allow me to explain what will happen if you attempt full self-transfiguration. Full self-transfiguration is even more dangerous than I thought. That is why human transfiguration is reserved for newt students. The Sphinx Club is supposed to be an exclusive place where you can safely advance your skills. But if I learn that any of you practices full self-transfiguration, I will disband the Sphinx Club. Good. Are you... What? I don't... Suppose that settles it. Nothing settled. I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, shit. Okay. You heard McGonagall. She'll disband the Sphinx Club. That's only if she finds out. If you pull this off, you'll impress a few people, sure, but if anything goes sideways, everyone will be upset at us. Some rules are meant to be broken. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. I know you want to impress everyone at the Sphinx Club, but this isn't the way to do it. This is why both of you will be lucky to follow in my footsteps. What makes you think you can pull this off alone? Perhaps we should research self-transfiguration for ourselves first. Reading about it. We'll do this your own way. Brilliant. I'll meet you both in the library. What? Just don't do it. Scavenging hunt. Just don't do it. Why does Mueller have to be this way? I'm reading Sonnets of Sorcerer. Man, Prince got me some new books. Aren't you excited? If you must talk in the library, do so quietly. I have gathered some books on transfiguration. Full self-transfiguration is a complicated subject. We should start with the advanced books. Here's a guide to advanced transfiguration. Isn't that for newt students? Doesn't matter, I've already read it. We could ask Madam Prince for recommendations. She may tell Professor McGonagall. We can't risk that. This is a waste of time. Just pass me something that covers full self-transfiguration. It may help if we knew what you wanted to self-transfigure yourself into. I'll only tell you if you help me with my research. I plan to fully self-transfigure myself into a Thunderbird. Shouldn't you try for something a little more simple? And why would I ever want to do that? Professor McGonagall wasn't exaggerating. Full self-transfiguration is more complicated than I thought. Maybe for you, for anyone, this is a bad idea. The books prove it. I'll admit that. I thought you were doing this as a laugh at first, but this is too much rubbish. I can handle danger. I don't care about that. McGonagall will disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out. There's nothing impressive about that. Ismilda has a point. What, do you think this won't impress the Sphinx Club? Now if it gets shut down, you won't be impressing anyone if you get the Sphinx Club shut down. Think about the risk it puts on everyone else. You are not just dealing with your safety, but all of the other club members. Figures you'd try to talk me out of that. You don't know what it's like to be as skilled as I am. If I pull this off, every member of the Sphinx Club will know I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Meet me at the Sphinx Club room. I'll show everyone my full self-transfiguration. God damn, this dum-dum. Watch Mueller's self-transfiguration. Transfiguration. I feel like Mula is up to something, but isn't she always? Transfiguration is a tricky subject, that's part of the fun. Ben is busy with the Dragon Club today. I think we are all here. Finally, I'm going to show you all that I have mastered self-transfiguration by turning myself into a thunderbird. This is a bad idea. I agree with you, Ilsmilda. Self-transfiguration is too dangerous. You're all a bunch of cowards, just wait. I'll become a thunderbird and prove that I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Are you ready, Mula? Of course I am, just watch. Oh, what the? She turned into a flubber worm. You said you were transforming yourself into a thunderbird, not a flubber worm. She messed it up. I knew this would happen. Why don't you change yourself back, Mula? You can't, can you? McGonagall will disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out about this. Say goodbye to the Sphinx Club room in that case. We have to fix Mula. Mula needs our help. Being a flubber room doesn't look all that fun. I know that I wouldn't be happy about it. No one deserves to be a flubber room forever, I suppose. I could think of a few people. I'll meet you in the artifact room. We'll sort this out and save the Sphinx Club. Part 1. Part 2. After Mula transfigures herself into a flubber room, it's up to you to fix her and save the Sphinx Club. Glad to see you found this place. No one will catch us fixing Mula in here. Still, we should transfigure Mula back before anyone catches us. Let's get this over with. I don't want to be the one who gives McGonagall a reason to disband the Sphinx Club. Are you okay, Mula? Now we simply have to find a spell to change her back. We should start with repair phage. Alright, ready? Right, where's Mula? Good. We can't change her back if she's not here. Flubberworms can't open doors, so she's got to be around here somewhere. Let's search for her. I found Mula. Why did she wiggle off? We are trying to help her. We can ask her after we change her back. Hurry up then. Repair phage. Didn't work. This complicates matters. What do? We could ask Professor McGonagall for help, but she'll disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out what happened. Perhaps the other clubs can help. Let's see if the Hippogriff Club can help us. Heppo the Fool, eh? Your flubber room looks so cute. Club members make the best potions for the discerning customers. Professor Sprout, let's help her Hippogriff Club members spend more time in the greenhouses. Thanks for meeting us. We need your help. You have come to the right place. Hippogriff Club members should love to help. If your flubberworm's giving you trouble, the Hippogriff Club knows the way around potions and creatures. That's not any regular flubberworm, that's Mueller. She accidentally transfigured herself into a flubberworm, and McGonagall will disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out. Did you try changing her back? We tried with Paraphage, but it didn't work. Mueller says her spells are too powerful for you. Right, you can understand her. I'm good with magical creatures. It's a gift. If that's true, perhaps a drowsiness draught will help weaken her spell. At the very least, it will keep her from wriggling off again. Let's brew a drowsiness draught. Lift that guy for dead. I've administered the drowsiness draught. Let's hope this works. Paraphage. Paraphage. Oh, what the fuck? Chope. She's a puffskin. This is the best day ever. Chop. Better than the flubberworm. Suppose being the puffskins has got to be better than being a flubberworm. Chop. She's way cuter now. But why is she a puffskin? She should have toned back to be into human. Perhaps Mueller's first transfiguration got in the way. That sounds like a question for the other Sphinx Club mates. They are better at magical theory. I'll ask Ben. He's in the Sphinx Club and got great with charms. Go talk to Ben. And go, Ben, what you up? You told me Mueller was a puffskin, but I wasn't prepared for this. There must be something that you can do. If McGonagall gets wind of this, the Sphinx Club is through. We can't have that. I could enjoy having the club room to study charms more in depth. Run me through this one more time. She tried to transfigure herself into a thunderbird. It went poorly. She was a flubberworm at first. I tried to change her back, but she became a puffskin instead. That's rather revolting. At least puffskins are cute. She's a lot more vocal as a puffskin as she keeps chirping at me. Well, would you want to be a puffskin? I suppose I wouldn't want to be a puffskin either. They eat boogies and spiders, don't they? No wonder Mueller's so cross. Do you know which spells Mueller was using for her initial self-transformation? Perhaps they will give us some insight into what went wrong and how we can fix them. We studied self-transfiguration in the library together. Let me see if I can recall. It sounds like Mueller's first transfiguration is keeping you from fixing her. That's what I thought. Do you know anything that could help me change her back? Are you sure you want to? Professor McGonagall said she would disband the Sphinx Club if any of us attempted full self-transfiguration. That would certainly be a shame. Hogwarts more intellectual. You can tell I'm not. Curious students really rely on the Sphinx Club, but as long as she doesn't close the Dragon Club, I'll be happy. You got an invitation to join them as well. I thought it would help me be braver. Can any other Dragon Club members help me fix Mula? Good idea. I'll see if anyone in Dragon Club can. They are always dueling. Maybe they have run into something like this before. The Sphinx Club is counting on it. Talk to Ben. Visit the Dragon Club. Dragon Club has the best style. Fancy a duel when this is over? I hear you're in trouble. Well done. Thanks for meeting us, Tonks. As you can see, Mula and I are in a bit of a bind. That's Mula. She's in the most powerful puff skin at Hogwarts. We're trying to change her back. This is so much better. We'll disband the Sphinx Club if she finds out. Suppose that's a good reason, but I'll need a favor in exchange. I'll help you if I can. What do you need me to do? You need Mula and I to help you steal a Fane Frisbee from Dumbledore's office. I'd do it myself, but I'm not small enough to sneak in, and I'd probably break something. What do you think, Mula? We are in. Brilliant. What if Professor Dumbledore catches you? Both clubs will be in trouble. We will all be in trouble if Professor McGonagall finds out what happened to Mula. Knew you wouldn't let me down? Next time Professor Dumbledore leaves his office, Mula and I will help you reclaim your Fane Frisbee. Part 2 finished. Part 3, you and the world's angriest puffskin complete the trickiest task yet, stealing a Fane Frisbee. Watcher, are you two ready to help me take back Fane Frisbee? We are ready. We'll keep watch while Mula sneaks into Professor Dumbledore's office to find your Fane Frisbee. Good luck, Mula. What should we do if Professor Dumbledore catches us? Stall him, of course. Oh, shit. Miss Tonk, Mr. Dane, good to see you. Is there a reason for you are mingling here in the halls today? We were just talking about the Sphinx and Dragon Clubs. Must have gotten carried away. That's right, I have been learning a lot of magic theory thanks to the Sphinx Club. I was just speaking with some of the professors about the clubs. Why don't you tell me what you have been doing? Create a lot, Tonks, and I can tell you all about it. I'm pleased to see that the two of you are enjoying your time in Hogwarts' esteemed clubs. What is your favorite part of the Sphinx Club? I joined the Sphinx Club because I like learning new things about magic. A commendable attitude, knowledge is its own reward. Now I'm afraid I have urgent business to attend to. Spirit was looking to speak with you something about needing a new pair of earmuffs. But I do suppose that sounds like the kind of matter that Professor Spout would request my assistance with. Of course, that's thanks for chatting with us, Professor. Do you think we bought Mula enough time to steal back your Fane Frisbee? Thanks for getting my Fane Frisbees, you two. Now let's get back to the Dragon Club and find a way to fix Mula. Where did they go? I know what happened. Meet me back in the training grounds. We'll solve the mystery. Did you really steal a Fane Frisbee from Dumbledore's office? Brilliant. Have you found a way to fix Mula yet? You have got a knack for recovering confiscated items, I see. blank screen. Okay. The good news is I've figured out what happened to my fan frisbee. You know why it vanished as soon as we stole it back? It didn't vanish. Professor Dumbledore enchanted it to return to his office, which is bad news. Looks like I won't get my fan frisbee back until the end of term. I know, Mueller, I know. What do you know? The most powerful Puffskin at Hogwarts still needs our help. Worry about that. I've got a confession to make. You don't know how to change Mueller back into a human? But I know someone who owes me a favor. He might be able to help you. There's no point in getting angry with me, Mueller. You are too adorable. I didn't technically lie about it. I simply neglected to tell you the rest of my plan. Of course. You may not have told the entire truth, but you're still trying to help. That's what I like about you, that and your natural talent for trouble. While I can't untransfigure Mueller, I can point you to someone who can help. Hagrid owes me a favor. I helped him with a flesh-eating slug problem last week. You should ask him about it. Scoff all you like, Mueller, but Hagrid has some several miscast spells in his time, and since he owes me one, I know he won't rat you out to McGonagall. I'll bring Mueller to Hagrid's hut. Perhaps he can help. If you get him drunk, he'll tell anyone about anything. So there's also that. Glad to see you. Tongue says you need my help with something. What can I do for you? I was hoping you could help me with a transfiguration problem. It's been a while since I studied transfiguration. Professor Dumbledore still taught the subject back then. But I'll help if I can. Well, I know someone who transfigured herself into a creature and she can't change back. Have you tried talking to Professor McGonagall? The thing is, Professor McGonagall can't find out about what happened. Can you keep a secret? Not my strong suit, but I won't tell Professor McGonagall. Alright, here's my transfiguration project. Mueller accidentally turned herself into a flubberworm, and then I tried to change her back. She became a puffskin. Galloping Gorgons. Can you help us, Hagrid? Can't do the spell myself. Strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to do magic after getting expelled from Hogwarts, but if you like, I know some books that will help you. Of course, I'm not supposed to do magic, but reading, but that's fine. What books do you recommend? These books should help you change Mueller back to a human. Thank you for the book recommendation, Hagrid. Happy to help. Looks like Mueller's getting impatient. I know you are not supposed to do magic, but couldn't you change Mueller back into a human? That's tricky magic, but bit beyond me, to be honest. Sorry I can't do more for you. Hope you're not too disappointed. It's alright. I suppose it's alright. I don't want to make anything worse for Mueller. Long as you keep trying, I know she'll be fine. Why is that? You're a fighter. You don't give up easily. I suppose I'll have to consult the library for a way to reverse Mueller's transfiguration. Thank you, Hagrid. Mueller and I will head to the library. Unfogging the Future is quite a fascinating read. My little brother reads The Adventures of Martin Miggs, the Mad Muggle. Hagrid borrowed another book on dragons yesterday. Thanks for helping us, Ben. Researching transfiguration is a lot easier with 2 people. 3 if you count Mueller. I'm happy to help. The Sphinx Club is at stake. But where do we begin? Hagrid mentioned some books that may help me find a way to reverse Mueller's spell, so I have gathered all of them. I'm sure the answer is here somewhere. Looks like Mueller wants us to get started, but bit odd to be bossed around by Puffskin. But she's right, we have got a lot of books to read. Let's search these books for a way to reverse Mueller's transfiguration. I think I'll have enough. And bada bim, bada boom. I think I have found something. Your full spell was designed for full self-transfiguration with your wand, right? That sounds like yes to me. When we use repair phase, we didn't calculate the wand power differences between our wands. It won't be easy, but recalculating the transfiguration formula should provide us with clues to reverse the spell. To do that, you would need to solve one of the most complicated magic formulas inside itself. What is this Puffskin doing in my library? Comforting me. Studying is quite stressful after all, but that is, be that as it may, pets are not allowed in the library. At least one of the you three respects the rules. That was close. I don't think Amelia likes being called a pet. I've got to go after her. Part 4, Amelia feels she will remain a Puffskin forever. There's only one way to reverse the spell and save the Sphinx Club. Well, this is also 4 parts. Jeez. Thank Molin, I found you. You shouldn't run off like that. What if someone saw you? I'm doing my best to change you back. Recalculating self-transfiguration formula is difficult. I haven't given up yet. I'll find a way to fix and keep McGonagall from disbanding the club. Are you worried that you'll be Puffskin forever? That sounded like a yes. Look, on the bright side, we have come a long way and we are closer than ever to fixing this. Are you feeling better? I know you'll feel better once you are human again. That's the trouble. Since your spell is so complex, I'm not sure how to undo it. That just reminds me how skilled someone like McGonagall really is. You can't be serious. We'll be in a heap of trouble. She'll disband the Sphinx Club. I know that she can fix it, but it's the right thing to do at this point. We need McGonagall's help. Perhaps she will take pity on us since once she sees how cute you are. But she is the only person at Hogwarts who can tell me how to reverse the spell. Alright, we'll ask Professor McGonagall. Oh, Sphinx Club's no more. You frickin' idiot. Yeah, frickin' idiot. Are you going to ask Professor McGonagall for help? I like Mule better as a Puffskin. Did you find anything helpful in those books? I got a transfiguration question. If someone transfigured themselves into a creature, how would they change back? The person is in the question would use wandless magic to reverse the transfiguration, but an accomplished witch or wizard could untransfigure the person if they possessed the skill to do so. What if they tried and couldn't do it? That would add another layer of complexity to the transfiguration. It would take a master to reverse the spell. That's what I was afraid of. Is there something you're not telling me? One of your classmates attempted full transfiguration despite my explicit instructions to the contrary. We knew that coming to you was the right thing to do. Can you help us? Do you understand the gravity of this predicament? Yes, but we didn't want to disband the Sphinx Club. It will be the least of your concerns if we cannot help your classmate. An improperly cast transfiguration spell can lead to very serious, sometimes even very grave injuries. Is there anything we can do to help? Before we take action, I will need you to tell me exactly what happened. Miss Nine transfigured herself into a flubberworm. She was trying to turn into a thunderbolt. Be glad she did not succeed. Thunderbolt can cause great chaos when left unchecked. And then when I tried to reverse her spell, she turned into a puffskin. You should have brought her to me immediately. Why attempt to restore her yourself? You said you would disband the Sphinx Club if any of us tried full self-transfiguration. Do you believe the Sphinx Club is more important than Miss Stein's safety? Of course not. The Sphinx Club is important, but Mila shouldn't be a puffskin forever. You agree the members of the Sphinx Club can function without it, but Miss Nine cannot remain a puffskin indefinitely. I will restore Miss Nine to her proper state. What about the Sphinx Club? I will decide the fate of your club after reversing Miss Nine's transfiguration. Bring her to the transfiguration classroom as soon as you can. Restore Mila. Have you brought Miss Stein? Yes, Professor McGonagall. My goodness. Is it too late to help her? Will she stay puffskin forever? I was just noting how positively cute Miss Stein was. You are not the only person to say so. Sit down, Miss Nine. We'll have you back to human form soon enough. Is there anything I can do to help? Staying back allow me to reverse the whole transfiguration. Bada bim bada boom, you stupid bitch. Boom. I'm glad you are human again. I'm just glad this is all over. Not quite, Miss Nine. You transfigured yourself into against my express instructions not to do so. I told you that doing so would result in the dissolution of the Sphinx Club. You aren't going to disband the Sphinx Club, are you? Your action must have consequences. Let us persuade you not to disband the Sphinx Club. However, I will allow you to explain yourselves. I'm sure we can convince you to save the Sphinx Club. I know Mueller broke the rules, but please don't disband the Sphinx Club. Perhaps I should ascribe a softer punishment for Miss Nine's indiscretion. What punishment would be appropriate? Detention? Mueller broke school rules. She deserves detention. Report to the kitchens this evening. Once you have solved your detention, I will let this slide. However, if any of you attempt full self-transfiguration again, I will not be so lenient. We won't, right, Mila? Definitely not. I suggest you return to the Sphinx Club room. I'm sure there is much more to learn. Let's go back to the Sphinx Club room. I'll meet you there. Got something to finish up first. Huh. Asking Professor McGonagall for help was the right choice. Seems like that Mueller is back to old self. I'm going to paint a portrait of Puffskin Mueller. What's all this? We wanted to thank you for helping Mueller and saving the Sphinx Club. It was my idea. Even though you told Mueller not to try full self-transfiguration, you did everything you could to change her back into a human, but I couldn't change her back. I had to ask Professor McGonagall for help. You persuaded her not to disband the Sphinx Club, didn't you? Suppose that's true. Modesty is in your color, Dane. Just let us celebrate your success, alright, and let the festivities commence. Alright. I wanted to thank you, Dan. You may have told Professor McGonagall to give me a detention, but it could have been worse. I'm just glad I'm not a puffskin anymore. I don't know, being a puffskin suited you. I could transfer you into puffskin, Dan, and see how you like it. But or not, Professor McGonagall would definitely disband the Sphinx Club at this time. I know I set out to impress the Sphinx Club with my skills, but I think you impressed them with the most. I couldn't have done it without the support from the rest of the Sphinx Club. Glad to know they have got my back. Completed. Alright then, thank you all for watching. Catch you next time, and peace.